volunteer.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Countdown to Icon live streams. Icon of the Seas is just a few short days away from setting sail on its maiden voyage from Miami, Florida. Until then, we're going to be talking about everything about the Icon of the Seas, from the latest news to the stuff there is to do on board the ship and everything in between. For more live streams just like this, please make sure to subscribe to the Best of Both Worlds. But for now, enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. The current time right now is 6:05 a.m. here on the east coast of the United States of America. Well, today is Wednesday, Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Today is the day that Icon of the Seas is going to arrive here in Miami, Florida. Now, originally, it was supposed to arrive yesterday. However, due to weather conditions down in Miami, they decided to push it back to today. So anyway, I can pull up the map for Icon. Just give me 1 second. Alright, Alright, so sorry, my camera is off-centered. However, I also do have a countdown to the arrival of Icon. It's supposed to arrive today at about 7 a.m.-ish. That's all Royal Caribbean and Port of Miami is saying right now. So we're just getting on a little bit early to make sure that we are all good. So we're about 53 minutes and 23 seconds away from the arrival of Icon. Alright, so as of right now, Icon of the Seas is currently offshore in Miami. And there's also the MSC Meraviglia that's a little bit ahead of Icon. So right now, Icon is a little bit ahead. Not a little bit ahead, it's a little bit out to sea. And as you can see, estimate time of arrival 0700 or 7 a.m. So the ships that are in Miami today are the Freedom of the Seas and Scarlet Lady, which are doing turnarounds today, and the MSC Meraviglia, which is coming into Miami as a port of call, I believe. So anyway, we can even go over here. It would also be interesting to see, since Freedom of the Seas is docked. Oh. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if Freedom of the Seas is docking in... I'm not sure if Freedom of the Seas is docking in Miami today, because if you guys do know, Freedom of the Seas does 3 and 4 night cruises every Monday and Friday. So it's kind of odd, especially in the middle of January, now that the holiday season is behind us, to find the Freedom of the Seas arriving in on a Wednesday. However, we have to look more into that. We also have our live on. Let me pull it up. We also have a live stream. This is brought to you by our friends at the Cruise Spotter. So if you want to see some more and some fantastic cruise content, some of the best I've seen around, you can go. You can use the link in the description of this video. So once again, this stream is not sponsored, is by the Cruise Spotter, link in the description. So as you can see, the Scarlet Lady pulling into the terminal right now. It will be fully docked in just a few moments. And as you can see, right ahead is the Freedom of the Seas. Now, a little bit before the stream today, Freedom of the Seas came in, turned around here in the basin, and is heading out to sea. So I'm not sure if today was a scheduled turnaround day, or if it was due to a medical emergency. So at this time, we still don't know. But maybe, hopefully, we'll find out. And then, as you can see, ahead is Cruise Terminal Number A, which is the terminal Icon of the Seas will dock at. So it's expected Icon of the Seas will come in, turn around, and then dock at Terminal Number A. So once again, for all the folks at home, oh shoot. So once again, guys, this live stream is live, so there might be a few mistakes that are made. And plus, also not to mention, I'm doing this in the early hours of the morning, so I might screw some things up, but that's all fine because, well, it's a live stream, so. Alright, so anyway, so we can pull up marine traffic again. So as you can see, Freedom of the Seas is currently heading out of Government Cut and heading out to sea. And then once again, there is the MSC Merivelia coming in from Port Canaveral. And then as you can see here, we got Icon moving at about 4.7 knots. It was moving at about 9 knots this morning, so it has slowed down a little bit. So I'm trying to make that 7 a.m. arrival time, which isn't too long from now. 48 minutes and 6:05 seconds. So anyway, so we're going to return to this screen for right now, or we can actually pull up the webcam. Just give me one moment. Alright, so we can just have the webcam pulled up for right now, just showing the activity right now here in Miami. So once again, really only a 2-ship day today. We got the Scarlet Lady, which is currently docking right now. That ship will be doing a turnaround today, and then heading out on his next cruise later today. And then also we got the MSC, once again, the MSC Merivelia coming in from Port Canaveral. That's doing a Bahamas cruise out of New York. So that won't be doing a turnaround today. It's just visiting it as a port of call. And then you got the Icon of the Seas. Then once again, Freedom of the Seas, which is currently leaving right now. Still don't know why it was here, but all I can say is that it's currently heading to Nassau, which will arrive in Nassau tomorrow. So we still got a little bit more time until Icon of the Seas arrives today at about 7 a.m. So currently the local time here. Oh shoot. Currently the local time here on the East Coast is about. Sorry guys. So currently the local time here on the East Coast is close to about 6:15 a.m. So we are about 45 minutes away from the arrival of Icon. So anyway, guys, so if you are watching us live, please let us know down in the live chat. We would just like to just talk a little bit, have some fun, because once again, it's the early morning hours, so I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to survive, so. So anyway, guys, so we are all set and ready for the arrival of Icon. If you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please let me know down in the live chat. Or if you're watching this on the replay, please let me know down in the replay. So this is really all we're going to do today. No videos or photos or stuff to react to. And nothing really new about Icon. Just going to be just talking about the arrival of Icon, and we'll be staying here until Icon of the Seas arrives. So as you can see, the sheriff boat is currently leaving Scarlet Lady, as I'm assuming it's docked now. And another interesting thing we're gonna have to wait and see on is how will Icon, I mean, obviously Icon has to turn around in the basin, but it'll be interesting to see how close it gets, because you got to keep in mind, this ship is bigger than the Symphony of the Seas. Symphony of the Seas debuted here in Miami in 2018 when it first launched. So it was the world's biggest cruise ship at the time, and it sailed out of Miami for its first set of cruises. It was actually the first ever Oasis class ship to not sail out of Fort Lauderdale on its maiden voyage, because Oasis of the Seas, Allure of the Seas, and Harmony of the Seas previously did their maiden voyage out of Fort Lauderdale, and also Wonder of the Seas also did its maiden voyage out of Fort Lauderdale as well. So the only two ships that didn't do a maiden voyage out of Fort Lauderdale are Symphony, which did it out of Miami, and then Utopia, which is coming later this year, will be setting sail for the first time from Port Canaveral, Florida, on the Space Coast. So anyway, as you can see, Freedom of the Seas is going out of view behind the skyscraper over there, which means that Icon of the Seas should be pulling up in just a few moments. So once again, guys, I know that if this live stream might be a little bit boring, once again, this is really all we're doing. We're just kind of sitting around and waiting for the arrival of Icon of the Seas. So once again, guys, if you have any questions regarding Icon, please just let me know down in the live chat if you're watching us live, or if you are watching this on the replay, please let me know down in the comment section below. Alright, everybody, so apparently Icon of the Seas is awaiting on the pilot boat, so that means it should be arriving any minute now. So you guys are probably wondering what I mean by Icon of the Seas is awaiting its pilot boat. Well, so every time a ship comes into port, a local harbor pilot comes on board to basically help guide the captain, and helping him make a navigational, just navigational, just stuff, to help guide the ship into port. So so some common misconceptions: the pilot isn't the one that drives the ship. The captain and the bridge team still does, but the local harbor pilot just basically is just there just to be as a guide. So anyway, so Icon of the Seas is awaiting the harbor pilot, so that means it should come into view any minute now. So that means it's getting close. So anyway, guys, so it's still pretty far out to sea. Freedom of the Seas is currently out of view, so that means Freedom of the Seas is currently heading to Nassau. Once again, which it will arrive once again tomorrow morning. So as you can see, right now, pretty quiet here in the port of Miami. As you can see, only one ship is currently here right now, which will be 2 later today. So as of right now, MSC Meraviglia are currently not in view, but which it should arrive in view in just a few moments. Now, which terminal will it arrive at? I'm not 100% sure on that. All I can say is that Icon of the Seas is docking at cruise terminal number A, which is Royal Caribbean's very own terminal here in Miami. So if you look at the upper left hand side of your screen, this is where Icon of the Seas should be kind of appearing in the view any minute now. Once again, it's still a little bit far out to sea, so we might not be able to see it as much. But this is where it's going to appear in the view for the very first time. So also another thing is that a lot of content creators are currently down in Miami to watch the arrival of Icon. So if you want to see some even more incredible Icon content, please go check out some other content creators' YouTube channels. Now, unfortunately, I can't be in Miami right now, so that's why I'm doing this. So anyway, that's about it. So once again, guys, sorry if I'm kind of messing up a little bit. It's the early hours of the morning here on the East Coast of the United States. So I might screw up and do some things here and there. But all in all, it's a live stream. Stuff's gonna go wrong. So anyway, guys, we are just a little over half an hour away from the arrival of Icon of the Seas. So once again, Icon of the Seas is arriving today here at about 7 a.m. Eastern time. So now once again, the 7 a.m. Eastern time isn't exact. It's just an approximation. The Icon of the Seas could arrive a little bit sooner. It could arrive a little bit later. Just all depends just on the port and the ship. So anyway, so we are I'm currently waiting on we're currently awaiting on on more updates about Icon. So apparently the the reason why Freedom was docked in Miami early this morning was because of a medical emergency. So anyway, so that's the reason why. So that's mainly the reason why Freedom of the Seas was here today, which was due to a medical emergency. So right now it's heading to Nassau and will arrive there tomorrow morning. So right now, I believe Icon is currently waiting for the MSC Meraviglia to dock here, because MSC Meraviglia is currently ahead of Icon, and I'll pull up the the old cruise ship tracker. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now yep, so MSC Meraviglia is currently moving at it's about 7.9 knots. It says estimate arrival time of 6:15 a.m. However, currently the time here in the East Coast is close to 6:30, so definitely did not meet that 6:15 estimate arrival time. Then, as you can see here, Icon of the Seas moving at about 7.4 knots, so it has sped up a little bit between now and the last time we looked at this. So Icon of the Seas has an estimated arrival time of 7 a.m. Then once again, here's the Freedom of the Seas, which just left Miami and will arrive in Nassau tomorrow morning. So anyway, so we can pull up the live stream once again. So once again, so we probably won't be able to see Icon for just a little bit now. But once again, we are just a little over half an hour away from the arrival of Icon. So once again, everybody, for those of you watching us down in the live chat, if you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please let me know. And also, if you're watching this on replay, let us know down in the comment section below. So, all in all, that is about it. Once again, like I said, this is all we're really doing today. And I can also answer some questions regarding Icon of the Seas. But anyway, once again, this is all we're really doing today. And then once again, if you look at the lower right hand side of your screen, the time is a little bit off, but it's close to about 6:30 right now. So anyway, so it's gonna sit here and just kind of wait until Icon of the Seas arrives. So shouldn't be too much longer now, as we're nearing the 7 a.m. arrival or estimate arrival time. And we got a lot of content creators down in Miami watching this, watching Icon of the Seas arrive in Miami. So a lot of great cruise content coming your way. So now you're probably wondering, what is Icon of the Seas going to do now, since its maiden voyage isn't for a while now? Well, Icon of the Seas is doing this series of shorter cruises called shakedown cruises, which basically just gives the crew just more time to get a feel for the ship, as well as just being able to just perform their duties throughout the ship. So that way, by the maiden voyage, everything is set and ready to go. So that's what they are going to be doing. And then right before the maiden voyage is when they're going to do the christening So the christening is going to take place in Miami, and then the ship is going to set sail on its maiden voyage on January 27th. So anyway, so you're probably wondering who is on board right now for Icon. So Icon of the Seas was at Perfect Day Coco Key yesterday, and is now heading to Miami. So on the ship yesterday and right now, this is all the crew for Icon, as well as basically the head people at Royal Caribbean. Michael Bailey, a Royal Caribbean CEO, is on board Icon right now. So, and also Icon of the Seas also has a animal on board. It's a dog. It's a dog called Rover. So Rover is currently on the Icon of the Seas right now as well, and so that's actually pretty interesting. If you guys know who Captain Kate McHugh is, you will know that she keeps a cat on board when she is the captain on a celebrity cruise. She has a cat named Bug. So this is basically Royal Caribbean's version of that, a dog named Rover. So you can find out more information on that on the internet. So that is really cool and interesting to see. So, we're about halfway to the arrival of Icon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the stream for a few minutes. So once again, the stream will still be playing in the background. However, we're going to take a little intermission real quick, and we'll be right back for more amazing and exciting Icon content. So once again, we're going to be getting off the stream here right now, and we'll be back in just a few moments. So once again, guys, do not go anywhere, because Countdown to Icon will be back right after this. Hello everybody, and we are back from our little intermission. So once again we are back now and ready and set to watch the rest of the Arrival of Icon. Currently the time right now here on the East Coast of the United States is 6:35 a.m. on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. So anyway, let's make sure I have it pulled up. Hold on real quick. I'll pull up the webcam in just one moment. Alright, so right now, I'm assuming there is a ship currently coming into Miami. So I'm assuming that ship is the MSC Meraviglia. So since that ship was ahead a little bit, however, I'm not confident that is her. But we will have to wait and see. Let's pull up our cruise ship tracker and see. Let's see. Alright, yeah, so right now that is oh, hold on. Make it a better screen. There we go. Alright. So that is not MSC or Icon. That is a tug, or is a container ship called the Carib Voyager. So false alarm, but it should be arriving soon. So it's currently passing by the buoys and on course to arrive in Miami. So it's moving at 14.7 knots now. And Icon is moving at about 9.7 knots. So not a whole lot of speed improvement. So moving at about the same rate of speed. So once again, Icon of the Seas has slowed down a little bit, mainly due to the fact that it's currently awaiting a pilot boat. So when one comes out to Icon, we'll be able to arrive. Alright, so now there is a ship. Let's see, hold on. Sorry once again, guys. Alright, so we believe we have Icon of the Seas coming into view right now. Alright, so right now, once again, guys, I do believe we have Icon of the Seas coming into view. So, let me see. I don't think. Alright, so it should be showing up in just a few moments. If you guys look at the upper left-hand side of the screen, as you can see, I believe that's Icon of the Seas arriving now. It also might be MSC, because once again, MSC is a little bit ahead of Icon. However, I don't know where MSC is. That might be MSC. I'm not 100% sure. Once again, as it's still a little bit farther out, so I can't really say for sure. And as you can see in the background, the sun is starting to rise here in Miami as well. So we have that little container ship arriving into Miami right now, and we are also about 20 minutes away from the arrival of Icon. Alright, so that appears to be the MSC Meraviglia, the ship that's currently in front. The ship that's currently in front. That appears to be once again the MSC Meraviglia. So let me double check before we can confirm anything. But it should be any day now that Icon of the Seas is arriving. Alright, so oh yeah, so that is MSC Meraviglia that's currently arriving in Miami right now. And the ship behind that, I believe, is Freedom of the Seas. So that means Icon of the Seas should be coming into view any moment now. I'm pretty confident they're awaiting the arrival of MSC Meraviglia to arrive here in Miami. So once again, so we shall see where MSC Meraviglia docks. And once again, at this time, right now, still no sight of Icon of the Seas. So once again, I do apologize for the false alarm. But however, everybody here is excited to watch the arrival of Icon. So let's pull up our marine traffic friend. Alright, so real quick, so as you can see, the ship coming into port right now is the MSC Meraviglia, moving at about 14.5 knots. And then the ship behind that is the Freedom of the Seas. So that means the Icon of the Seas should be arriving soon, or coming into view pretty soon. So it's moving at about 9.9 knots, so close to 10 knots, so it's speeding up a little bit. So anyway, let's go back to the webcam and watch the arrival of the MSC Meraviglia. Alright. Alright, so as you can see right now, our Scarlet Lady fully docked here in Miami as the MSC Meraviglia is arriving here in Miami. And once again, you can see the Freedom of the Seas sailing in the background. So the ship in the background, once again, that is the Freedom of the Seas and not Icon. So because it's heading in the other direction. So once again, Icon of the Seas expected to arrive here in Miami in about 15 or so minutes. Current time right now here on the East Coast of the United States is about 6:45 a.m. So anyway, so they are just currently awaiting the arrival of the
Monday.com has definitely changed and improved the way we work. Having a place that provides a visual of what everyone's working on, it changed the way that our team members.
Sorry about that, guys. Once again, I am doing this live, so right now. So anyway, so once again, guys, sorry about that. Now we have it pulled up again. So anyway, guys, so that is it. Yeah, so once again, guys, no sight of Icon. However, we do have sight of the MSC Meraviglia, which is currently which is currently about to arrive. As you can see, the sheriff boat is currently ready to take in the MSC Meraviglia. And then behind us, Freedom of the Seas, and off to the side is Icon. Once again, it is still not in view. So anyway, guys, so we're just gonna sit here and wait for the arrival of Icon. If we get any other information, I will let you know. Alright, so once again, guys, still no sight of Icon. Freedom of the Seas is currently gone from view. So once again, guys, I'm not sure if Icon of the Seas is going to be making its 7 a.m. arrival time. So once again, anything can happen. However, we're about 10 minutes out from 7 a.m. Eastern time. So unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't know. But we will have to see. So currently, no updates. Just the MSC Meraviglia arriving here in Miami. So anyway, guys, so yeah, so MSC Meraviglia coming in slowly but surely here in Miami right now. So once again, guys, if you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please let me know down in the comment section below. If you're watching this on the replay, but if you are watching us live, please let me know down in the live chat, and I will try to answer it as best as I can. So once again, guys, that ship fall out to sea is the Freedom of the Seas. So once again, that is not Icon. That is Freedom of the Seas setting sail from Miami, which did early this morning. So right now, guys, mostly we're just playing a waiting game where less than 10 minutes away from 7 a.m. here in Miami. Alright, so yeah, so once again, there was MSC Meraviglia. And also another interesting thing about MSC, MSC is currently building a terminal right next to Cruise Terminal A, which is which is yeah, so so as you can see, the little construction area is the new MSC terminal, which will have the capacity to hold 2 world-class ships at one time. So I'm not 100% sure when it's going to be completed, but however, it should be completed by the time the MSC World America arrives in Miami, which is next summer, I believe. So it's currently still being built. But however, this will definitely change the way MSC enters the American market, because as you know, MSC is a European cruise line. But however, they are starting to slowly but surely dominate the American cruise market. So it's definitely interesting. So once again, guys, that ship right behind the MSC Meraviglia is the Freedom of the Seas. So once again, that is not Icon. That is the ship that's behind is the Freedom of the Seas, and the ship that's coming in now is the MSC Meraviglia. So once again, guys, this is all about the waiting game. We are about close to 5 minutes away from the arrival of Icon. So we're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna wait until Icon arrives, and it should pull into port and come into view at any minute now. So we're gonna see. Ugh. So the sun is starting to rise here in Miami right now. So alright, so alright, so we just got an update on Icon. So Icon apparently has entered the channel. So when you sail out of the port of Miami, when you're coming in and coming out of the port of Miami, there's like a little deep channel area that the big cruise ships sail into and out of. Apparently Icon of the Seas has just entered. Apparently Icon of the Seas has just entered that, so that means it should be arriving any minute. For the question down in the live chat, Josh, the ship in the back, that is not Icon of the Seas. That is the Freedom. That is the Freedom of the Seas. So as you can see, it's currently sailing away from view and is currently heading to Nassau. So today will be a full day at sea. So yeah, so Icon sees it's not on the screen yet. We're just waiting right now until it does. But I knew MSC cruise terminal is going to be really interesting. The only terminal to my knowledge, I can take 2 ships at one time. So that's gonna almost triple the capacity for the port here in the port of Miami. So once again, guys, if you guys have any questions down in the live chat regarding Icon of the Seas or really anything cruising related, please let me know down in the comment section below. So once again, guys, not a whole lot of information. Oh shoot. Alright, guys, we should be back. Are we back, guys? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Our streaming software kind of broke for a few seconds. So once again, guys, I apologize once again. We are doing this live, so really anything can happen. So we are a little over 2 minutes away, about 2 to 3 minutes away from the scheduled arrival of Icon of the Seas, which is at about 7 a.m. So our current time is 6:57 Eastern Time. So once again, guys, I can pull up the marine traffic just to get an idea of where Icon of the Seas is currently at the present time. Alright, so as of right now, as you can see, the MSC Meraviglia are currently arriving here in the port of Miami. And right now we got the Icon of the Seas, which is currently moving at about 13.2 knots, so it has sped up and is currently on course to arrive in Miami. And then off to the far right is the Freedom of the Seas. So as you can see, Icon of the Seas is currently about to arrive here in Miami and will be arriving shortly. Then we can switch back over to the live cam. Alright, guys, so right now we got Icon of the Seas pulling up on the live cam. So as you can see right now, that is Icon of the Seas, which is currently arriving here in Miami. Now, now the big question is, will Icon of the Seas do a turnaround in front of the camera? Because if you guys, so if you guys don't know, Scarlet Lady is currently docked, at the Virgin Voyages cruise terminal, and that might block the ship from doing a complete turnaround. So, I don't know, we are going to have to wait and see for sure. So, as you can see, it's currently arriving here in Miami, and at the present time, it is 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So, the countdown is officially over, and Icon of the Seas is arriving here in Miami. Then, as you can see, the world's largest cruise ship coming into view. So this is definitely a pretty big moment for the cruise industry as a whole, and it shows the success of the cruise industry. So once again, guys, this ship is bigger than the Wonder of the Seas, which used to be the world's largest cruise ship. However, at this time, Icon of the Seas is now the world's largest cruise ship. Then, as you can see, the sun is rising in the skyline. So it appears, if you look, I might not show it, but it looks like MSC Meraviglia is not going to be doing a turnaround, and instead it's just going to be docking alongside. So as you can see, the Icon of the Seas is currently arriving here in Miami. So it's definitely really cool and interesting to see. So once again, guys, we do have a lot of content creators that are watching this live, live and in person. So, so if you guys want to watch, some amazing content, please just keep an eye out for some content creators that are at Miami right now. And then Royal Caribbean is currently celebrating the arrival of Icon at Cruise Terminal Number A. So once again, guys, it's 2 minutes after 7 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. So anyway, guys, not much has occurred other than Icon of the Seas arriving into view. So anyway, guys, there is Icon of the Seas. So as you can see, guys, the Icon of the Seas has slowed down. So anyway, guys, so a very big moment. Then as you can see, there's a little the little ship that's in front of looks like camera got blurry for a second. So once it comes back into view, we will be we'll be going back to the live camera. Alright, we are back now, and then as you can see, the little ship that's in front of the Icon right now, that is the Fisher Island Ferry. So Fisher Island is an island in Miami where a good bit of people live, so they have to take a ferry in and out every single day. So that is what the little ship in front of Icon is. Alright, guys, so if it appears that the So if it appears that the MSC ship is not moving, it's just since it's you're in port, you can only move a certain amount of speed. So anyway, guys, so there is Icon of the Seas, which is currently arriving here in the port of Miami. So this ship is the world's largest cruise ship, which is currently arriving right now. To scale, as you can see, the harbor ferry, the Fisher Island ferry in front of the Icon. That just kind of shows to scale how big Icon of the Seas really is. It's huge and big, and then as you can see, there goes the sheriff boat to help take Icon of the Seas in. And then you can see the little sheriff boat just to give a size perspective of how huge Icon of the Seas is. This is the world's largest cruise ship and the largest cruise ship in the world by any proportion. So really cool and interesting to see Icon of the Seas arrive here in Port of Miami. So once again, guys, we are going to be live and just waiting to watch Icon of the Seas arrive in Miami. Just to wait and see what it does. And also another interesting fact about Icon, it has the world's largest water park at sea, 6 water slides. So definitely going to be fun and interesting to see all the fun that Icon of the Seas brings. So I'm currently awaiting to see if any content creators are posting anything on Icon of the Seas. It looks like not a whole lot of people have been posting a whole lot. Royal Caribbean is currently live, watching the arrival of Icon, and we're also here watching the arrival of Icon of the Seas live. Honestly, to be honest, guys, like I said, this is the world's largest cruise ship. But honestly, I don't even know how I can explain this. Icon of the Seas is huge on many proportions, and And to be honest, I don't really know how I don't know how to explain it. World's largest cruise ship. So hopefully, if it does come in front of the camera, we can get a better idea on the size of Icon of the Seas. So Cruise Boss is watching this live. He says, "Hey, wow, she looks spectacular pulling into Miami." Yes, so Icon of the Seas does look pretty nice and does look pretty good coming into Miami for the very first time. So anyway, so we're just going to stay on the screen for right now. Current time in the East Coast of the United States. The current time is 7:11 a.m. So a little bit before 7:15. So we once again, guys, we're gonna stay on here for as long as we can, to wait and watch the arrival of Icon of the Seas. So anyway, guys, so let me know, guys, how you are doing down in the live chat. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. And also, if you have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please let me know down in the comment section below. If you're watching this on replay and if you are watching this live, please let me know down in the live chat. So as you can see, guys, the fire boats are currently spraying their water cannons as a nod to Icon of the Seas in its arrival here in Miami, Florida. CruiseBot says she's huge. Yes, this is the world's largest cruise ship. And I was watching a content creator's thing for Icon, and it's huge. It's so as of right now, since the Icon of the Seas is facing towards the camera, it is kind of hard to get a feel for how big the ship is, but it is huge, believe me. So anyway, guys, so once again, the water cannon salute is just basically, once again, just a nod to the ship and its arrival in for the first time here in Miami. I'm not sure if a whole lot of cruise ports do this, but however, usually when a new cruise ship comes into its home port for the very first time, it does a little water cannon salute, and then as you can see, right behind the Icon is a container ship coming into port. Now, it is not docking at a cruise terminal, it is docking at the cargo pier here in Miami. And as you can see, there goes the Fisher Island Ferry right behind the Icon of the Seas. So once again, guys, if you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas or anything cruising in general, please let me know down in the comment section below if you're watching this on the replay. But if you're watching us live, please let me know down in the live chat below. That? Alright. So current time here in the East Coast of the United States, our current time is 7:14 a.m. So I anticipate Icon of the Seas will be fully alongside at the pier in Miami by 8 a.m. So like I said, guys, we're just going to stay on here for as long as we can to watch the arrival of Icon of the Seas. Alright, so Anyway, guys, so once again, the sun is starting to rise here in here in Miami, and also here at the studio on the east coast of the United States. So the sun's starting to rise above the horizon. So we should be able to see Icon a little bit better once the sun rises. So if you guys are wondering where Icon of the Seas is coming from, Icon of the Seas is coming from a Perfect Day at Koku Key. So it came, so it left about, well, it was at Perfect Day 2 days ago. Spent yesterday at sea, and is arriving today. Icon of the Seas was originally supposed to arrive here in Miami actually yesterday. However, due to poor weather conditions, it skipped it. Mainly because Royal Caribbean just wants just a perfect arrival, because like I said, guys, this is a huge moment for the cruise industry as a whole. Probably the biggest day in the cruise industry other than the maiden voyage for Icon, which will be in a few weeks. Actually, I think 2 weeks from now. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check that. But anyway, guys, so Icon of the Seas will be doing a series of shakedown cruises between now and then. So we still got a little bit before Icon of the Seas sets sails on its maiden voyage. And if you guys have any questions, once again, please let me know down in the live chat if you're watching this live. Or if you are watching this on the replay, please let me know down in the comment section below. So once again, guys, there goes the Fisher Island ferry right behind Icon of the Seas. So once again, guys, since Icon of the Seas is facing towards the camera, can't really doesn't really show how huge the Icon is, but believe me, Icon of the Seas is a pretty big ship. So once again, it does appear that Icon of the Seas will be doing a turnaround here in the port of Miami. I'm not 100% sure. That's what it kind of looks like. But however, anything can happen. Just mainly due to the fact that Scarlet Lady is currently docked at the cruise terminal, so it kind of blocks the channel a little bit, just due to the way the terminal is. But however, we're gonna have to see. But I would assume that since Icon is, or that since Icon of the Seas currently isn't turning into cruise terminal number A, I would assume it's heading towards the basin to turn around. So we're going to talk about some of the details about Icon of the Seas. So as you can see, in the front of the ship, the little glass area that is the Aqua Dome, which is home to the Indoor Aqua Theater, which is basically the same thing as the 170 Racers class ship. However, this one is indoors, and it's also home to a little lookout area, which I believe is open to all guests. So, this ship does not feature the solarium as seen in previous ships. And then, as you can see, right behind the icon, is the container ship. And if you guys can see, there is a to the right. As you can see, there is somebody currently on Crown's Edge. Crown's Edge is the ropes course on Icon of the Seas that has a little walking area on over the ocean, which may or may not drop from underneath you. But don't worry, if it does, you will glide back to safety. So as you can see, if you can see over there, there are people on Crown's Edge right now. Now once again, this ship as of right now is not carrying passengers, it's carrying crew and the higher ups at Royal Caribbean. Then to the left, the little area that sticks out from Icon, that is the water park, the Category 6 water park, featuring some of the best water slides at sea. Yeah, so it does appear that Icon of the Seas is currently looks like it's about to turn into the basin to turn around. Just like I said, guys, cruise terminal number A is right next to the Icon, so I would assume if Icon of the Seas was turning into the basin, not turning into the basin, the terminal, it would already be doing that right now. As you can see, the container ship right behind the Icon of the Seas is currently turning into the cargo pier, because the cargo pier is on the other side of where the normal cruise ship operations are. So it's currently turning and about to head to and dock at the cargo pier. So anyway, guys, so once again, guys, let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me down in the live chat. Because once again, guys, we are doing this live, so anything can happen while we are doing the stream today. So anyway, guys, I hope you can also join us. I also plan on streaming the departure of Icon of the Seas, because once again, this is the Countdown to Icon live streams series. So anyway, guys, and also if I do, I will also be sharing a special announcement regarding a upcoming cruise, which is in just a few short weeks. So anyway, guys, so it's gonna be really interesting to talk about. Travel with Nick says there she is. Yes, so Icon of the Seas is pulling up and arriving in Miami. Alright, guys, so it does, once again, it does look like she will be turning around in the basin, so we'll be able to kind of get a true scale of how massive Icon of the Seas is. So anyway, guys, so once again, please let me know down in the comment section below if you're watching this on the replay, or if you're watching this live. Please let me know down in the live chat what you think about Icon of the Seas, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to try to answer them. Cruiseboss says, "Wow, it's crazy finally seeing her at port." I definitely agree with that, because most, if not all, the photos and videos and content you see of Icon of the Seas is either at sea doing sea trials or at the shipyard. So it's definitely interesting to see Icon of the Seas dock to Miami for the very first time. And what's also going to be interesting to see is Star of the Seas arriving in Port Canaveral, Florida. And then also the third Icon class ship. Yes, they are building a third Icon class ship. They still haven't announced where that ship will be going yet. But however, if you guys want me to tell you what I think the third Icon class ship will be going, I can tell you, but as of right now, we are focused on Icon of the Seas. So currently, the local time here on the east coast of Florida is 7:29 a.m. So it is about 7:30. So we're about half an hour past the scheduled arrival time of 7 a.m. Cruiseboss says he thinks the third is sailing out of Galveston. This build a brand new port. That will be interesting to see where the third Icon class ship goes. It may or may not go out of Galveston. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, so we will have to see. The issue with Galveston is the fact that most cruise ships basically do the same itinerary over and over again, which is to the Western Caribbean. What will be interesting, and I hope that other cruise ships maybe if the third Icon class ship sails out of Galveston, is go to the Bahamas. Because I know Disney, years ago when they sailed the Disney Wonder out of Galveston, they did 7-night cruises to the Bahamas. It had 3 days at sea. It visited Key West, Castaway Cay, and Nassau, Bahamas. But now, I don't know why it appears that most cruise lines have dropped Bahama cruises out of the Port of Galveston. I mean, they still are doing them, but not as frequently. So it would be interesting to see maybe the third Icon class ship could do the same, but however couldn't fit in Key West, Florida. So maybe something like an extra day at Perfect Day Key, or maybe even a stop over in Miami, Florida. Another thing the third Icon class ship could go is Fort Lauderdale. But however, in my opinion, that doesn't seem likely. Not because of the fact that it can't fit in Fort Lauderdale, because it can. Mainly just because of the fact that Icon of the Seas is sailing out of Miami, and Miami is only about 30 minutes away from Fort Lauderdale. So I don't know. We will have to see. A lot of people thought Star was actually going to sail out of Galveston. I heard someone say that it was going to sail out of Los Angeles, so anything can happen. However, Star of the Seas is sailing out of Port Canaveral. For the folks at home who don't know. Alright, and we have an ad, guys. Yay! We have an ad. This video isn't sponsored, by the way, just so you know. So once again, guys, we are doing this live and in person, so anything can happen. So once again, I do apologize if anything happens during the stream today, but you know, this is a part of doing a live stream. So if you look towards the right hand side of the screen, there is the MSC Meraviglia. Completely docked here in Miami. It is not doing a turnaround today. It's just in Miami as the port of call, because it's currently on a cruise from New York City. But also going back to the Galveston third Icon class ship. So once again, guys, Royal Caribbean has not confirmed anything, so please do not take this as fact. But however, I will say this: the cruise market down in Galveston is really booming and has been booming the past several years. Which now Royal Caribbean owns a terminal in Galveston, and MSC is currently building a terminal in Galveston. I'm not sure when that will be completed. However, they're planning on building a terminal in Galveston. And then you got the Royal Caribbean terminal down in the Galveston as well. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Icon of the Seas is currently about to turn around and head to Cruise Terminal A here in the port of Miami. So we'll be able to just get an idea and be able to see how big Icon is, as well as everything there is to do on board the ship. Which once it starts doing that, we'll be able to do. And then, unfortunately, it will be time to say goodbye and end the stream for the day. So once again, guys, we're currently just awaiting the arrival of Icon of the Seas, so it's going to be a little bit quiet here right now. So once again, guys, I do apologize once again if it does get a little bit quiet here right now. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get off of the cam real quick so I can just check something. All right. All right, now we can pull up the webcam real quick. All right, now we're back. So, sorry guys. So once again, I just had to check something just to make sure the stream is running smoothly, which it is. So that is very good to hear. So currently, the time is it's about 7 minutes after 7:30 here on the East Coast of the United States. And right now, currently, same time in Miami, Florida, 7:38 a.m. So as you can see, Icon of the Seas is currently slowly but surely starting to turn around in the basin here in Miami. So as you can see, the stern, the outer parts are kind of slowly starting to turn the ship, make a basically 180 degree turn, and also as you see, the bow thrusters are starting to turn on right now here in Miami. Nothing much from the content creators out in Miami right now. Still a little quiet. So we will have to wait and see. So once again, guys, if you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please let me know down in the comment section below. And once again, we are getting close to the countdown of Icon. We are only just a few short weeks away, I believe 3 or 2 weeks away from the arrival of Icon of the Seas. So once again, guys, we are kind of just playing the waiting game right now, waiting for Icon of the Seas to pull, to turn around and to pull in the cruise terminal number A here in Miami, Florida. And I've actually sailed out of Miami a couple times. I sailed out of Miami. Definitely a pretty interesting cruise port. And it's just really surprising and interesting to see how much Miami grew in the past couple of years. Because it's actually kind of been a while since I sailed out of Miami. It's been a good few years since I sailed out of Miami. So really cool and interesting just to see how much Miami grew in the past few years. In the past few years. Alright guys, so as you can see, Icon of the Seas Icon of the Seas is currently starting to turn around here in the basin at the port of Miami. So as you can see, once again at the front of the ship is the At the front of the ship is the Aqua Dome, home to the Indoor Aqua Theater. And then in the center is the pool deck, featuring the first swimmer bar on any cruise ship, as well as the world's largest pool at sea, as well as a couple other activities as well. On the other side of the ship, where the crown and anchor is the crown's edge, which is the ship's ropes course. Once again, like I said earlier, which may or may not drop from underneath you over the ocean. But don't worry, because Royal Caribbean assured us that if that ever does happen, you will glide back to safety. So anyway, guys, so the darker windows in the center of the ship are the infinite balconies. The infinite balconies aren't really a new thing. Well, to Royal Caribbean they are, but to its sister brand Celebrity it's not, because they tested out the idea of the infinite balcony starting on the Celebrity Edge back in 2018. So pretty cool and interesting to see it being carried over to Icon. Yeah, as you can see, the staterooms on the top deck and behind the Aqua Dome are the suites on Icon as well. Well, the bigger suites as well. Towards the back of the ship, you got the Category 6 water park, which is the first ever water park at sea. Well, the biggest water park at sea, featuring 6 record-breaking water slides, including the tallest water slide at sea, which is the Deflating Bolt. The floor drops from underneath you, and you have to slide down. It also features 2 family raft slides, a steep slide. I can't really explain it. Just like a normal bar slide, and as well as 2 matte racer slides. So this for scale just shows you just how huge Icon of the Seas really is. Icon of the Seas is, once again, is the world's largest cruise ship, and as you can see, basically dwarfs every other cruise ship in the port. Cruisebot says, wow, look at that crazy view of the water park. Yes, that is correct. And now, as the Icon of the Seas turns around in the basin, we'll be able to see Surfside. Now, Surfside is replacing the boardwalk on the Oasis. Is replacing what was the boardwalk on the Oasis class ships. So it's going to be a brand new area for Royal Caribbean and for the other guests to enjoy. And this also goes to show just the incredible maneuverability of Icon, as well as its captain and the crew members on the bridge. Because as you can see, this, believe it or not, this is not an easy thing to do. Because you gotta keep in mind, you're on the world's largest cruise ship, and you got a cruise ship right in front of you, which is also blocking your ability to turn around in the basin. So just goes to show just the amazing maneuverability of Icon, as well as the great captain and the crew that are in charge of maneuvering the ship. So if you look towards the back of the ship, you'll be able to see Surfside. Now, Surfside features a Splashaway Bay, as well as a additional aft pool. That will be interesting to see. You'll get beautiful aft views while swimming in the pool. And also, at the after the ship, that's where the Aqua Theater is on the Oasis class ships. But however, that is not where it is on Icon. It is in the Aqua Dome on the top at the front of the ship. Then towards the after the ship, you're not able to see it on this stream, but there is the Flow Rider, as well as the mini golf course, and as well as the infinity pool on the Icon as well. And it's really just cool and interesting just to see Icon of the Seas in person, because most of the stuff we saw about Icon was artist renderings of the ship, and it's really cool and interesting to see Icon of the Seas now fully built and in person. Kuzbot says, I wish the Ultimate Abyss was on Icon. So, apparently, Royal Caribbean hasn't announced or said too much about this, but apparently there are 2 dry slides on the Icon. There's one longer one and then one shorter one. It does show up on the deck plans, but Royal Caribbean hasn't announced much of that. So it will be interesting to see if those are actually on the ship or not. So as you can see, there is Surfside, as well as the Ultimate Family Townhouse, the 3-story room on Icon that can set you back a lot of money. And then there is the Surfside area. And then, yeah, so Cruise Boss. Yeah, so Cruise Boss, yeah, so it does show that on the deck plans. So you can go on the Royal Caribbean website and look it up. It does show it on the deck plans. Royal Caribbean hasn't announced much of it, but it is on the deck plans. And then over on the left hand side of the ship, or on the port side of the ship, is the ship's basketball court, and in front of that, you can't really see it. There's also the rock climbing wall, which I believe is also the largest at sea. And then you got the Crown's Edge ropes course, which is what I was talking about earlier. Alright, so Icon of the Seas has turned around and is now currently heading to cruise terminal number A, where the ship will dock at its terminal for the very first time. So currently the time in the Eastern time is 7:50 a.m. So we are about an hour after the ship's scheduled arrival time of 7 a.m. So anyway, guys, so let me know, guys, if you can see me and if you can hear me. I just want to make sure the stream is going well and that nothing is going wrong. So once again, guys, we are doing this live. So once again, even though as much as I try to make sure that no accidents or mistakes happen, unfortunately, they do. So the whole point of live streaming now. Stuff is gonna go wrong, but you just push through it. And then as you can see at the back of the ship, that's a little bit more of the water park. And then the surf side area of the ship. Once again, guys, this is truly just a big moment and occasion for the cruise industry. The world's largest cruise ship arriving in Miami for the first time. There's just a whole lot of fanfare around Icon because once again, this is the first Icon class ship and the newest class since the Quantum class, which was 10 years ago actually. Believe it or not, since Quantum of the Seas launched in 2014. That's really weird and interesting to think. I remember watching the concept video for Quantum of the Seas, and yet 10 years later, here we are. Icon of the Seas truly is everything that made Royal Caribbean great, and they improved on it. Because if you guys don't know, Icon of the Seas features everything that made Royal Caribbean great. For example, the water park. If you guys don't know, about like 10 or so years ago, give or take, Royal Caribbean did not have a good stance on water slides. If you ask them, hey, are you putting water slides on your ships? They would flat out tell you no, that they never will, that they don't like water slides, and that would never happen. Then they started putting water slides on their ships. Turns out they were popular. And now we got the world's largest water park at sea. Also, another interesting thing is that Royal Caribbean is taking a lot of stuff out and putting a lot of new stuff in the Icon. Like for example, the boardwalk. The boardwalk is now Surfside because Royal Caribbean wants to turn it into an area where people kind of want to go. Because honestly, to be honest, the boardwalk on the Oasis class ships, you're really only going there if you just came out of the Ultimate Abyss, or if you're going to see a Aqua show. Because honestly, to be honest, really nobody goes to the boardwalk just because they kind of want to. So Surfside should be able to change up and change the way it goes. Then as you can see, in the center, on top of Surfside, that is the infinity pool. So you'll be able to get sweeping aft views of the ship. Alright guys, so we are about 4 minutes away from 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock is in 4 minutes. And the current time here on the east coast of Florida is 7:56 a.m. Alright guys, so right now as you can see, Icon of the Seas is currently en route to Cruise Terminal A, where it will dock at the Royal Caribbean Cruise Terminal for the very first time. So once again guys, unfortunately we will have to get off the stream here in just a few moments because Icon of the Seas has just arrived. So guys, once again, if you guys have any questions regarding Icon of the Seas, please do not hesitate to put them down in the live chat if you're watching us live, or if you're watching this on the replay, please let me know down in the comment section below. So as of right now, Icon of the Seas is currently passing by the MSC Meraviglia, and once again en route to Cruise Terminal number A, the Royal Caribbean Cruise Terminal in Miami. Alright guys, so once again, we're going to start slowing down the stream here in a few minutes. Icon of the Seas has arrived down in Miami. If you want to watch more Icon of the Seas content, I would suggest head over to the Royal Caribbean social media pages, as they are currently live right now. So once again guys, the current time is 8:04 a.m. Here on the east coast of the United States. We're not going to get off just yet, but we will in just a few moments. So once again guys, I'd like to thank everybody who has joined us on the stream today, and if you have been watching us since the beginning at 6 a.m., I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And once again, guys, if you guys have any last minute questions regarding Icon of the Seas or anything Icon or cruising related in general, please let me know down in the live chat as well. If you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the replay, please let me know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to Best of Both Worlds and hit the notification bell for more Icon of the Seas content. So as you can see, the ship is about to dock at Cruise Terminal Number A in Port Miami. And then as you can see, the construction of the new MSC terminal just in front of Icon. So once again, guys, there goes Icon of the Seas starting the ship sideways and to dock parallel to the dock at Cruise Terminal Number A. Alright, everybody, so that looks like that is about it for today's live stream. So Icon of the Seas is once again currently docking at Cruise Terminal Number A. So once again, guys, that is going to be it. We're going to wrap it up for today's live stream. If you did enjoy this live stream, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for more Icon of the Seas content. Real quick, Cruise Boss says, what's your favorite attraction on Icon minus the water park? That is kind of hard. I'd probably have to say maybe I have to see but maybe that's kind of hard. Maybe the rock climbing wall or Crown's Edge. Maybe even the mini golf course. I don't know. There's so much stuff to do on Icon. It's kind of hard to think about what else what else is your favorite, you know. So lots of stuff to do on Icon and only a week to do it. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Once again, if you did enjoy the stream, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a new video. For more Icon of the Seas, I would suggest hopping over to the Royal Caribbean social media pages for more content, because they are doing an incredible job. Whoever the media and marketing people over there are, they are doing a fantastic job. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, guys, if you did stick around with us throughout the duration of the stream, I greatly appreciate it. So Icon of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship, has arrived in Miami. And now it is time to start the set, and it's now time for Icon of the Seas to set sail on its maiden voyage in just a few weeks. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, we'll see you